Now, 70% of construction software implementations fail, which means the system is not optimized and the software is actually a liability, not an asset to the organization. A true pain in the butt, if you will. Now, why does this happen? I have some ideas after doing hundreds of these implementations, and I would say the two big ones are lack of planning and blueprinting, and actually not reviewing your current workflow systems and processes and optimizing those prior to implementing the system. Now, implementing a JobTread or any other software is much bigger than just implementing a software. It's really getting into the weeds with how your business operates and optimizing those processes from sales, production, closeout, to make sure that you have scalable systems that are refined, well thought out, detailed, rinse and repeat. And you just put those into the system to allow you to scale. Now, the discovery mindset. With every implementation, we start with reviewing the current workflows, systems, and processes. Now, the best way to do this, as we said before in our kickoff video, is to do honestly up to a 2-hour call with your team in a recorded environment. That way you can transcribe that call and allow AI like Claude to map out these processes visually for you in a nice mind map. Now, we always want to start lead and make our way all the way to close, going through every detail. So let's say we have a new lead. Where does the lead come from? What are your lead sources? Referrals, Google, yard signs, repeat business, radio, you name it. What happens when that phone rings? Who answers? What do you say? What is the qualifying process? What questions do we need to ask? And let's say we actually book this appointment. Let's take a deep dive into that sales process. Do you give some kind of ballpark on the first call? Are we trying to schedule an appointment? Do you have digital measurement tools that allow you to get a head start on that process? Where do you build your estimate? Do you have certain estimate templates that you need to use for each one? How do you deliver the proposal? What's the follow-up cadence? Now, when that actually does close, fingers crossed, we had to go into production, right? Our pre-construction, our construction phases. What triggers a job to start? When that contract's signed, do we collect a deposit? Do we order materials? Who does the scheduling? How do you track if the job is on budget? What does done look like? Who signs off on it? What about payments? When are we sending our invoices? How do we offer financing? How do we track that? And, honestly, we need to make sure that we're capturing every stage in the process and making it rinse and repeat. We want to make sure that we're mind mapping this, like I said. So if you do a 2-hour kickoff call and you go through each one of these stages, what communication internally and externally has to be done? What questions has to be asked? What information has to be gathered? What has to be done at each stage? Who's assigned to what? Where's our opportunity for automation? What's manual? And you'll be able to have a successful implementation. That's one of the most important steps. So make sure you're doing this. If you haven't done this yet as an organization, and maybe there's some bottlenecks you want to identify, this is a great process. In our next videos, we'll be going deeper into sales and production. All right, go get it. Thank you.